Sina, we have a big problem. Every single comment of a client is checked for sentiment. Everything that I wanted to do today till this point, I didn't do anything for that.
Well, then what did you do?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Half day today, huh?
Indeed, what for you apparently. Hello, sir.
Look, this is what the future looks like.
What,
Everything
being
full-
connected?
Everything full of cables.
How are you, Max?
Stress.
Uh-oh. Life of a CEO.
I don't know everything that is in my calendar for today.
Oh.
But I'm sure it's a lot. Also, Sina, where's Yuzi? Sick now? Okay, I see. Crazy.
Oh, I brought you something there.
Huh? Ah, it's the phone?
Mm-hmm.
Sina, we have a big problem. We need more revenue. What can we do about it?
But I once did back there for an internship, I applied and then I had the text for a new company and at the bottom I have this text for another company and I forgot to delete.
Well, did you get the job though?
Never.
Absolutely not. Also, hi, Jens.
I need a charger.
Ah, under here.
So today we have a lot of stuff to do. First of all, I need to convince Jens now to make some more automations for Magia.
Ooh.
I have a long list of this, but that's prior to. We have, I think, 3 or 4 client calls this week, and we want to come prepared to these calls, so we need to think through some scenarios of stuff that we can pitch them, because oftentimes the clients, they don't know yet what we can actually do. So we will do that in a minute for the calls, prep them. Second up, we want to work on some more strategic go-to-market strategy this week. So how do we constantly get the right clients in? Then I think we need to check a lot of candidates and work on hiring, because we have 4 open roles at the moment with Baked With. And we have a couple of open roles also with Magia and with Adventures. So this office will be too small very, very soon. Today is one of those days. My to-do list has like 50 things on it, but I'm already crossing them off as if they would be nothing.
Nice. I was gonna ask. You seem stressed, and I was gonna ask why.
Yeah, because the list of things is just too long. I can't fix them all. It's annoying.
But isn't that the process of a CEO, to always have an endless list of to-dos?
Yeah, true. But the biggest challenge is you shouldn't be the one executing all of them. So how can I make the transition from actually doing all of the stuff myself to other people doing the stuff? And right now, whenever I have a meeting with someone, instead of me giving them something to do for the next 20 hours or something, it's most of the time they got 10 hours of work and I got 10 hours of work. So that's not very effective.
No.
I need to let go of some tasks.
I need to let go.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is, if I have a long to-do list like this, obviously now I already crossed 5 things off, so it feels good. I feel productive because some things are off the list, but if they are not the most relevant, it's a bit useless. Also,
Uh-oh.
Jens is asking when he can get the first clips for the socials.
Ah, sure. I will put you in the pipeline next.
I mean, Jens is actually really crushing it on LinkedIn right now. He just started a couple of weeks back, and now for the 4 weeks in a row or something, he's like having numbers that are way higher than mine. He has numbers way higher than the ones from all of our team combined even.
What's
Your LinkedIn numbers, really? Not 100%, but I mean like 90%-ish. What do you think, Jens? What's working good on LinkedIn right now?
Actual topics.
actual topics? Okay, name one. What's one actual topic that's...
A new data format besides JSON was very good, but around 140k impressions.
Yo, that's awesome.
And how does it convert into money?
I don't know yet.
Okay, that's the struggle.
You want some fresh fruits, Alex?
I might take a banana.
Yeah, so the first client here, EO, it's entrepreneurs organization. It's the group of entrepreneurs that I'm also part of, and they need some automations for their internal management. And now we are thinking about making a deal where we do some of the stuff for free, and in exchange we will get some exposure towards all the other members, and maybe this is becoming a paid project later on. So the idea would be to now tell them, hey, you get 50 hours of capacity for free from us, and then we mark the ones that we think makes the most sense to start with, and then we get going, and then at some point they realize, it's super good, and then they will have a paid consultation with us. So I mean, we are taking a little bit of risk on this one, but I think it's worth it.
Being that you guys you have a bunch of stable companies underneath you, how often is it that you kind of spark these deals with people where you do things for free for them in exchange for exposure or other sort of perks? Is that a normal thing?
Only the ones that I trust.
Okay.
Because oftentimes people want stuff for free in the first place and they never want to become paying clients. So I try to not do it at all, but like this it's fine, I would say. Okay, then let's talk about Paul's jobs. This is a little bit more tricky, I guess. So one cool thing that we realized is there's now a lot of cross-selling potential between Magia and Baked With. So this intro came through one of our clients, Yannick, that is in New York with the supplement brand, and he was introing to some of his friends that are running an AI software for recruiting. And we are doing some changes on their website, but then he heard that we are also doing this like cool automation stuff. So he asked if we can also do something around that. Okay, so basically here, we need to now come up with a bunch of ideas of stuff that we can do. And in general, in the call, what he was saying is that he hates normal cold outreach via email. So we shouldn't suggest that one. I just want to come into the call with a lot of different ideas of stuff that we can do. I mean, what else do we
My
have?
focus is on sales automation.
Yeah. I mean, we can also come up with some, like creating a long list or something of potential clients, like scraping, sales navigator, this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas, Alex?
You gotta let me in on what you're talking about specifically in order to give any ideas.
What is happening here?
Do you have any ideas?
I have a lot of ideas, but I cannot say all of them in front of the camera.
Okay, Sina, quick idea. There's this AI SaaS company.
Mm.
They have a recruiting AI,
Mm.
and it's mostly for blue collar jobs where they need to vet a lot of people.
Mm.
And now we want to sell them some automations. The things that we already have, it's all about making more money. Cold outbound email, cold outbound AI calling, LinkedIn signal-based outreach, and lead ads plus customized landing pages.
To get just more clients.
Yeah.
That one doesn't make sense then.
I mean, the only other idea that I have would be like AI-generated videos.
I think that one could be good and also relevant in terms of the target group because I don't get so many of these kind of emails.
Okay.
Yes, I love you one.
Okay, können wir erstmal mitarbeiten, oder? Let's go to conference room. Then we also have to get some nice shots.
There you go.
It's all for the B-roll. Right?
It's all for the B-roll. We need to how happy he is.
Okay, hat er nochmal was? Okay, es wäre ja geil, wenn wir haben, wenn wir das erstmal anfangen. Kannst du uns schon einen Blocker für den Call schicken? Okay, Alex.
Sure.
Let's ask Sina if this is your for lunch.
Sounds good.
Are you ready for lunch?
Well, the call is 6 minutes.
No way.
I can try to make it quick.
Okay.
Do you have something right now?
No.
How did the whole meeting go?
I mean, it's good. With the new company, it's always a lot of things that are not set in stone yet. So for example, for Magia, I know exactly there's just 2 or 3 things that I would sell to the client. And here we always need to think about, okay, how do we package it? So it's a trial phase, let's say. But it was good brainstorming. Now I need to double check some other stuff. And then I want to also, as Jens is here, want to ask him for some help on some automations and things that we are doing. So for example, the one that I told you about the sentiment analysis, right now, what we have is every single comment of a client on the work that we are doing at Magia is checked for sentiment. So between 0 to 100, if they are saying, okay, it's the worst shit, then it will be 0. If they are saying it's super nice, it will be 100. This really helps our team understand if things are going wrong in some sense, and also to see it more quickly. It's quite basic, but has a giant impact.
You do it through Make?
Yeah, we are using Make for most automations. So whenever there is a comment coming in, right now we are sending it with a webhook into Make. So comment is sent, it will be sent into Make. Then here, what happens is there is an AI layer in between, so OpenAI at this point, and there's a very specific prompt that we are using to do the scoring of the request. At the same time, we are also creating a record in Airtable because we just want to store the information for these requests and what's going on about the sentiment, and then we are pushing it into Slack. So for example, it could be something like, I don't have access to the file, I need it urgently, then it would show up with the bad sentiment and show the score of it. So let's see, automation test, new comment with bad sentiment scored 45, and then here they were saying like, I didn't find the time, are you still available tomorrow? Or here, I have no workspace access. So all the different scores in here, and then we can easily work on those. I mean, first of all, it was an experiment, and now I understand, okay, it's quite good, because before I wasn't aware of all the things that can go wrong. Mm-hmm. And now we have more visibility in it, and if we have more visibility, it's easier for us to fix it.
Sure.
I mean, it also has some control aspect in it for the project managers. So normally only the project managers would see it, but for us also we want to understand their performance. So now if we can see, this one project manager always has clients with bad sentiment, we need to upskill, talk to him or her and see how we can improve. And normally we wouldn't know it, so it would be hidden.
Do you have a name for it?
No. What should we call it?
It's a good question. That's why.
The Punisher.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to the lunch
today.
So Sina, yesterday someone invited you to speak at an event. So
really?
He invited.
And he said he's always watching the videos.
That's true.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, so Jens, let's talk about Google Data Studio.
Yeah, that's something for lunch.
Do you know?
Lucas Studio.
It's the new name, right?
Yeah.
So you will get a CSV automatically every single day via email. In the CSV, you have names of the people working in the company, and you have their time entries. So as an example, Alex Monday was putting in 8 hours in his timesheet, then it should be there.
Okay.
And so every single day also there needs to be one more column added into the Looker Studio, so that you can do you can scroll back and forth.
Okay. Yeah, easy.
Easy. Perfect. I will give him the CSV right after lunch and then we set it up.
Not the easiest setup.
Oh yeah, let's go. Now we have a client call and we will make some money.
Good luck.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm coming with good news. Someone called me and said, I have 2 projects for you. Do you want to take them?
You said yes.
And I said, yes. So now we might have some work to do. And Jens was closing the projects for Baked.
Nice.
But now the big problem is everything that I wanted to do today till this point, I didn't do anything for that.
Well, then what did you do?
I mean, I was getting the new clients,
That's
so
true.
that's also important, but yeah. Stuck in between. Okay, Alex, it's dark again.
Does that mean the day is over?
For you, yes. For us, no. 5 p.m. It's lunchtime. Fuck. Still some stuff to do. And 4 more calls.
American?
We have 1 client of ours for a case study. We have 2 new potential clients. 3 new potential clients. So, might be money day today.
Thanks.
But yeah, still some tasks left on the to-do list. And Sina is doing some architectural stuff.
No, I have also a potential new plan.
Yes, but first of all, now we will sit down and talk about some of the baked with stuff as Jens is here, and then some more calls and then some dinner.
Nice. And then the day's over? Ish.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye.